Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly Valiant master today, because today we are going to be playing a war story set in our the same setting as our ongoing Spires of Paridar campaign, but we will be playing Kobold Press's excellent Tales of the Valiant, rather than make use of Pathfinder 2. So if you are not familiar with the war stories that we run on the channel, war stories are just an opportunity for us to take a break from a regular campaign, usually when we don't have everyone who we need to play the next session of that, to play a session that highlights other characters in other parts of that world, often using different rules to flesh out some story or some other information that the regular campaign and the regular players would not see. And then, if you're not familiar with our Spires of Paridar campaign, we're into our 5th year of this campaign right now. We play it with Pathfinder 2nd edition, but really all you need to know for the purpose of today's session is that Paridar is a massive sprawling city that has a number of magical, kind of unusual characteristics to it. Paridar is a setting of Coalpunk aesthetic. It has occult conspiracy, class disparity, industrial progress. Think Victorian London, but with a lot more magic. Not to the point of high fantasy magic. It is very much Victorian with some weird stuff going on in it. For the main campaign there are 4 investigators who are part of an organization called the Shadow Illuminations Detective Agency. And those 4 Illuminators were rivals to the players we are playing tonight. Later in that campaign, there was a rival organization of investigators called I.O.U, or the Illuminations... Where is it here? The Illumination Operations Unit. One of the characters, who is the owner of the Shadow Illuminations Detective Agency, is the son of, his name is Golag, son of Doc, and Doc owns the largest detective agency in Paridar. If you think the 19th century Pinkerton agency, it is run by an orc, and his son has made a rival organization, and I.O.U was put together as part of that larger group. What you need to know is that over the course of the last mystery we played, set in Paridar, what were rivals turned into allies as Doc was attacked and the 2 groups had to team up to try and understand what was happening. And one of the consequences of that investigation has been that our main characters have gone missing from Paridar. We are currently playing through the adventures in the main campaign of where they have gone, but today's session takes place contemporaneous to that. So we're about 2 or 3 weeks after when the main investigators went missing. Tonight, I'm joined by 2 of the stars of the Spires of Paridar campaign, and they will be playing characters we have met in the campaign as first adversaries, now friends. But guys, I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight? First up, we've got Ingolf.
Hi, I'm Ingolf. I'm playing Annabelle O'Loughlin, who is a rogue, a human rogue, investigator subtype.
Very nice. And joining him is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Sepulcher, and he is a gear-forged Twilight Soul witch.
Very nice. I think it's Sepulcher.
So, you know, I actually just recently I'm saying Sepulcher like my whole life, but I looked it up and I swear it said Sepulcher. So I don't have really a dog in the fight.
No, I've had the same joke come up recently yesterday in a comic too, where there's a character called Sepulcher and she was saying not Sepulcher, Sepulcher. But doesn't matter. Is your character for this tonight? You can call him however you like.
Yeah, the only reason I started like, oh, have I been saying it wrong my whole life? Because I looked it up and it had the accent mark on the.
Okay.
So anyway, Sepulcher. Yeah, it comes more natural. Anyway, that's what I've been saying for a long time.
Okay, so. And yes, so these 2 are members of the I.O.U, and what you guys have found. what I assume that our main characters did not know is you may recall that while you guys were all captive by, what was his name? Durgosh, the servant of the Sunslayer. Sally convinced him that she was on his side, went and recovered the obsidian blooms from the still injured Doc, and then used those to transport yourselves to where you guys find yourself, well, where the main characters are now. What we did not know is that Doc was not about to let you guys go along without any kind of oversight. And so he sent Annabelle to trail where you guys were going. And Annabelle, you realized that the estate that Sally was transported to was owned by one Lord Leander T. In our main game, you may remember that Lord Leander Teague forced Sally to get changed and stuff like that. She was wearing jodhpurs and stuff before you guys went to Arthum. Since their disappearance, Doc knew where Golag and the rest of the Illuminators were going, but he's not about to sit on his hands, so he has been hunting Lord Leander Teague. And one of the things that has been found, he did not know, or rather Lord Leander did not get much information, or have much information, Doc did not have much information about Lord Leander to a suspicious degree. You guys may remember one of the organizations that you have come across as part of the Paridar government is the Ministry of Internal Security, the Men from Miss. The Men from Miss, likewise, have no significant concern or information about Lord Teague, and as such, you have been relying on old school techniques. One of the things that I.O.U. does excel in, while there may have been a time when the Paridar Detective Agency did conduct the types of investigations and so forth that our main characters do as part of the Shadow Illuminations Detective Agency, as it grew in scale, they kind of just became bully boys. You know, strikebreakers, that kind of thing, industrial espionage. And as such, the amount of particularly skilled investigators has unfortunately kind of dwindled. But that's where you guys come in. Where our session opens is after much searching through ownership records and things like that and property deeds, you have come across a potential lead that might have information on the location of Lord Leander. The other thing I should mention as well, there is another person who is of interest to Doc, and that would be, where is he? James Harker. Now, James Harker is Doc's son, Golag. It is Golag's mother's
Here it comes. Here it
lover.
comes. Here it comes.
Claims to have been to the Orcish world and was romantically and politically entwined with her. Harker also claims to be from some other world other than Paridar. He has not gone missing. His body has not been found, and it is unclear whether he escaped and is now currently on the run from everybody, or whether he is somehow aligned with Lord Teague. What Sally told, I don't know if Sally actually told Doc what the outcome was. What you do know is that a very famous investigative reporter, someone named Annabelle Carrington, she is the one known casualty. She was murdered. Mm-hmm. And Sepulcher, you were the one who was watching on the outskirts of this house, this bungalow in a broken down part of Paridar, when the Shadow Illuminations group went in, and they did not come out. So however much you kick yourself for that or not is up to you. Where you find yourself now is you guys sitting in a carriage outside of what's known as, or at least recorded in the records as, Teague Lodge. Teague Lodge is something that has been in the Teague family for quite some time, generations even. The Teagues are one of those types of families in Paridar that seemingly dates back to, the founding of the city. They have always had important names and important parts in Paridar, although, of course, as you know, Paridar has that unusual quality to it where sometimes your memory is not something you can rely on for how things have always been. This place seems to have been, at some point, a hunting lodge, and more of like, not a place from which to launch out hunts, but for after hunts or to plan hunts or things like that. It is on a small parcel of land that is relatively heavily forested, and there is a modest lodge in there. If you've had any, either yourselves or any other people investigating it, it does seem like there is activity in there. But Doc, still from his bed, recovering from the injuries he sustained in Doc's attack, or Dargosh's attack, he has sent you two in to see what you can learn of what's been going on. Do you think there's anything you guys would have done as groundwork before arriving at Teague Lodge? Let me see if I can find a street for us here, too. What do you think, guys?
I mean, yeah, we would at least have some idea of, we found this entry in some old papers about what the family possesses, if that is correct.
That's right, yep.
Yeah, so I would think that I would just have an idea where they get their supplies from, if that is more on the countryside, if I understood that correctly.
No, it's still part of the city. That's the thing. It's not necessarily. It is not in central downtown. It's a little further up, but it is still. It's part of. Think of like a larger. When I say a large, like we're not even talking about like a half acre. It's a relatively small area, but it's a large enough thing where they can have. It would be like a small private park almost.
Yeah, okay. So I would just think that we would have a guess, how big this is, and if there are maybe 20 people living or 100 or something like that. Is it more like a large manor, or is it just...
No, so what you know is that this is, it truly is a family place. So it has about... I'm trying to think here. It has about 12 bedrooms, which are designed to accommodate more individuals. Mm-hmm. Some of these hunting lodges have sort of, in recent years, transitioned over to part of some of the secret societies or the, occultic organizations that are so popular nowadays in Paridar. But why don't you give us an investigation check?
Oh, yes.
Annabelle?
Investigation.
Nat 20. Oh, holy smokes. All right. Well, you're off to a good start.
Good start. Yeah, I would say.
Just so you know, too, we're going to do, I've got it set so that all of them will roll advantage automatically. Yeah. If you're rolling with neither advantage or disadvantage, we'll take the number on the left. If you're rolling with disadvantage, we take the worst of the two. If you're rolling with advantage, we take the better of the two. It's just easier to roll it, have it set all the time.
Yeah, makes it simpler. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, but excellent stuff. So here's what you've determined. Yeah, they have brought some food in. There has been food that has been recently delivered to there to accommodate probably about trying to think here, about 10 to 15 people for it. Because you got a critical success, I'll also give you, they can tell you who picked things up. And nice. The description you've been able to put together is like this. a pair of gear-forged or clockwork, like enforcers or something. They don't dress like butlers or servants. They dress like they are, bodyguards or, guards or something. Two of them seemingly identical of design. They arrived to collect that stuff and brought it back. Both of them dressed identically. The same kind of like tricorn hat type thing, the same large coat, almost as if they were part of some organization. Not quite military, but certainly something that has some sort of association. I can tell you that nothing about the markings or whatnot itself meant anything to you.
Mm-hmm. They picked up the food.
They picked up the food and the supplies and brought it back. Where this is located as well is not necessarily it's not a bad neighborhood necessarily, but it's one of those neighborhoods where development has kind of been uneven. There are some warehousing units that are there. There are some places that have been turned over to factories. There are probably workhouses in here as well. And you have heard that there have been disappearances in the last 2 weeks.
In that area specifically?
Specifically in that area. And specifically those who would otherwise be bound for the workhouse. Now that has been excused by the person who is in charge of the workhouse as just, layabouts. They've just decided to go elsewhere, or they've just gone to get drunk. They got some money from something and went and got drunk, but I'm sure they'll be back. There's always more to end up in the workhouse. But it does seem to time with when people started seeing activity back in this lodge. The lodge itself is really just main central area from what you've seen in the information you've been able to find, old newspaper clippings, main lodge, kitchen, and then living quarters for those who are visiting.
Okay.
Any other investigations you would do before arriving at the scene?
I don't know if there'd be any. Paridar probably has some. Does it have a press as per se? Does it have a newspaper? It does have a newspaper, right? It has a newspaper.
Yeah.
So maybe there's articles. Articles and about. There might be articles about the lodge or about
very, very old ones. That's where probably you found some information about. There may have been an illustration of what the inside of the lodge looked like at some point.
Mm-hmm.
A more recent paper would have the weird kind of, Coalpunk camera type thing that you see in more modern publications, but it hasn't been written about. Whoever the Teagues are, they have largely managed to be an unremarkable, wealthy family for a very long time.
I don't know if there's a place to figure out whether there's a charity, some place to find out things about charities to see if the Teagues have been involved in charity work. Do you think, Annabelle?
So we can assume that there's other investigations that are going on, but right now the pressing thing is you guys are here
and find.
Yeah.
Let's try to find more information. I don't know. I'm not sure of anything else. You got anything else, Annabelle?
No, I think we need to find that witch, don't we? That orc witch.
Well, and Teague is the one. The expectation that Doc has is that Doc was Durgosh was intending on using. And for those listening at home, this is Doc, the head of the Paridar Detective Agency and father to Golag, and this is Durgosh, servant of the Sunslayer, Shadowbinder, and murderer of Annabelle Carrington.
But I think we don't really know very much about him, only that he basically attacked Doug and forced us to basically to help wait a minute, to help Sally get stuff to get
Yeah, he would tell you that the reason you're not looking for Durgosh is he doesn't believe that he's here any longer. Wherever he's gone with his son and with the others, that's why he wants to get Teague. Teague is the one he thinks is likely still here. Teague is the one who will have answers for him.
Yeah.
So, what was your question about Charity?
No, I'm good. I was just trying to find inroads into the family, and I thought maybe, the newspaper, I thought maybe charity work would kind of, have a way in.
Yeah.
That's okay. And we can just go there and
what you can assume is you've explored some of that stuff, and likely it is not like if they are making donations, they're not making sure their name is associated with it. They're not making sure that things are named after them.
Yep.
Almost as if they are trying to keep to the shadows. Madison, boo!
Very clever,
yeah.
I think we need to explore this location and find out if Teague is there, and if they still if they still hold Harka captive.
So you may question, if we have access to the full resources of the Paridar Detective Agency, why are we here alone? And I'll remind you that the three docksmen, the common vernacular for a member of the Paridar Detective Agency, 3 or 4 of them were killed by Durgosh and reanimated.
Yeah.
So the thought is that this is not a job for the average docksman. This is not, beating up a factory worker when he's on strike. This requires actual investigation and whatnot, which is why you guys are doing this. Either as a duo or trio, if you count Matthias as your separate thing.
I think we would be I don't know, arrogant enough to think that we are the only qualified persons in there.
Not an unreasonable determination, no.
Other than Doug himself, maybe, but I think he's still he was poisoned very much and was on the brink of death when we
attacked with spells actually too, nearly. And you're correct, very nearly killed. He's still recovering. All right, so how do you guys approach the lodge? What you would find is, as you reach the edge of the thing, again, picture like a small city park, and then in the middle of this is where you would find the lodge itself. The terrain around here, however, it is almost choked with tall trees. The trees themselves seem cramped in here and quite high, considering, easily reaching the roofs of any neighboring buildings or exceeding them, as if they're all sort of like drowning men trying to climb up towards where the light is, the little amount of light you get in Paridar's soot-filled skies. Which means there's a lot of cloud cover, there's a lot of shadow being cast over this area. Would you guys be attending during the day or in the evening?
I think our idea would be to sneak inside at night, but if Sepulcher is maybe having Matthias spy or in daylight, if that is possible, that would be an idea as well.
He can, but Matthias does need to be within 100 feet of him. So you do need to...
Pretty close.
Yeah, very close,
So maybe we start at night, and if we come up with certain targets that are better during the day, we can come back, with something very specific in mind.
Yeah. Then let me bring you over to a map. So this is right at the entrance to this. I'm assuming you're not going to be just walking up and knocking on the door. You may have that strategy in mind, and I won't fault you for that. But just for the sake of having you on a map, this is what the lodge looks like. You can feel free to move your tokens around to the left, to the right, to get a sense of the scale of this thing. What you're looking at is sort of the large entrance
Yeah, okay.
There's a patio there. It very much has the aesthetic of like a rustic hunting lodge.
Yeah, okay.
As you guys are making your way on, if you want to remain hidden though, why don't you each give us a stealth check, please?
And
Sean, you should have control over Matthias as well.
Okay.
I'll let you place Matthias wherever you like. You don't need to drag the token along if you don't want to, but he has dark vision where I believe you do not.
Okay. Unless I've got my candle, some of my candle action. Something.
If your candle action, you've got light. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah, that's right. You've got that. One of the abilities you can activate is that.
I think it's just 60 seconds, though, maybe, if I'm thinking correctly.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, soul fire. All right, let's see here. So.
Stealth will be on the main page. Oh, my.
Not very good at stealth, really.
Yeah,
okay.
I think we will just knock. Come on, that is.
So here's what you find. As you are making your way down through this, there is the entrance to the actual property itself is two large iron kind of wrought gates. And then there is the large enough to accommodate a carriage if it's opened up. And then within that too, there is a man door. I'm going to see what... Annabelle, you are proficient with thieves' tools, so I think you have no difficulty popping the lock on the man door, and you're able to make your way inside. Do you wish to close and lock the door behind you, or are you leaving it open?
I think we would close it, but not lock it. I mean,
yeah.
If we need to flee, it would be very unnecessary to have to pick it again from the other side.
Fleeing would be unfortunate at this point. That's not the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Whatever we can say about the other guys, I mean, they were somehow a bit cunning. I give them that, and I mean, they were beaten up pretty badly, if I understood Sally correctly. So.
This was during the dock attack, or wait, no, we're talking about.
No, this was I'm talking about our normal characters who were beaten up pretty badly
and disappeared. Are we aware of what happened? To what extent are we aware of what happened to the A team? What
Doc has told you is that the you would know, Sepulchre, because you were part of the investigation. You thought you found a place where Doc was hiding, thanks in part to Henri Ducard. Not Henri Ducard. What was his name? Is it Henri?
So you mean where not Doc was hiding, but
not Henri Ducard. It was Henri Daniel.
Yeah.
The Mouse Moriarty, as it were.
Yeah.
He told you guys where he thought he would be found. You were keeping watch, Sepulchre, while the A-team went in. They seem to have been defeated, and the only thing you found in there was Annabelle Carrington's corpse. Her throat slit. Then Sally arrived like a day later, back, quite beaten, and telling him, Doc, what happened, that they had all been captured, and that Durgosh was demanding a magical transportation item that he believed would bring him and his captives back to the Orklands. And Doc agreed to do that as part of some larger scheme. He often has larger schemes. Mm-hmm. But what he also did is told Annabelle to follow Sally to find out where he was going. That's how you got to Lord Leander's name. Lord Leander was the guy allied with Durgosh.
Mm-hmm.
It was his basement where you guys were being held, and it's there that you drank that obsidian tea that transported you all away from Paridar.
It was Teague's basement. It was Teague's.
Exactly. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what your interest is in this guy. While Durgosh may be gone, and the expectation is that the members of the Shadow Illumination, the Illuminators, they're all gone. Teague is still here, and he's on the run. So that's why it's so critical for Doc to find it, because while he hopes that his son will be capable enough of escaping the confines of Durgosh and finding his way back, he wants to have a contingency plan. And Doc rarely lets people not answer the questions that he has, so.
And as far as I remember, basically we were given the only way of transportation that Doc had, so he can't send someone directly there to follow. So
precisely, yeah. So there are ways around back of the lodge as well, but I think what you quickly find, Annabelle, your passive perception is good enough to know that Sepulcher is exceptionally gifted in the ways of magic. He's not going to be finding a second career as a cat burglar, because he is. Yeah. What you would see, I think, to sort of put a point on it, is Annabelle. You would notice that as you guys are making your way down, perhaps off the regular path, trying to sneak in, you hear kind of the sound of a bird. You look up, and there is a crow that has completely cataract white eyes that is looking down, and you're certain it's looking directly at you and at Sepulcher.
Damn it.
It's curious because you don't remember seeing or hearing much else in the way of wildlife here. And what you can see, as you get closer, those little torches. I don't know if can you guys see the torches that are on here?
Yes.
Can you? Okay. These are like kind of like torches that are mounted outside that are burning. Again, giving it that hunting lodge aesthetic. And the main entrance are these two doors right here.
We Sepulcher would say I feel like, well, we're not sneaking in. I feel like we're going to be challenged at some point. What's our story? We just saw it and got curious, or what? Do we have anything better than that?
Nothing that is believable.
Yeah.
So unless we are trying to convince them that we are ourselves looking for some place to do our kind of dark arts, maybe. I mean, that could convince them. We look like we could do such a thing. Just say we are, but I see no reasonable explanation why we could be out here in the middle of the night.
Annabelle has firearms. You have a firearm, Annabelle? She does. Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Flintlock pistol.
Yeah.
I was just going to throw.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I have. Yeah.
I mean, not that it's we don't have a spectacular reason, but just going for a mediocre explanation is what if we were looking for like some place that we thought this was it? So you could do some, like a firing range, whatever that would be called in Paridar, a place to hunting lodge seems. It doesn't seem crazy. I'm not saying that's a great explanation, but it's like better than we were walking by and what was going on in here.
We were supposed to meet a friend here, but this turned out to be the wrong hunting lodge. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay.
I like that just for the comic relief of how terrible that is. It's the wrong hunting lodge. Oh no. So what are we going with? Did we make a decision, Annabelle, on what?
I think actually she's no. I think she does not believe in any cover stories at this moment. So whatever.
Well, you can talk to them. You are our conversationalist, Annabelle.
Yeah. I know, but I think talking will be not the thing we do here. I'm pretty sure about that.
All right.
Annabelle
does seem prone to punching. It
seems like a nice conversation and a test of wits would be very much appreciated, but This seems more like we need some more robust matter of solving problems here, as it seems.
How would you guys like to approach the lodge then?
I mean, can we at least if we get a little, are there windows if we go here? So I mean, there's a crow who is.
The shutters are closed on all of them, but Matthias can move through walls.
I'm sorry, I couldn't just.
You modulate a little bit right there.
Oh, sorry. Matthias can move through walls.
Yeah. Okay. So that might be a good thing. And if we find that there is no person standing behind the door, we could maybe just make the entrance through the main gate, through the man door in the gate.
Yeah, the bird is unfortunate. What do you think about that? Can we do anything about it, or do we want to? Seems like we're under watch from that.
Poker, you could give us an Arcana check if you like.
Okay, I'm better at Arcana at least than Stealth. I mean, I'm not that that's a.
Okay.
So I could re-roll it for 3 luck, right?
Yes, but you've not generated any luck yet.
Yep. So it takes that decision away.
Yeah. So did 1 luck, I think. Yeah. Now at least.
No, the luck only comes from missed combat or from missed attacks or failed saving throws. In a skill-heavy game like Paridar, where we're mostly doing skill stuff, I probably would house rule it to be skill checks. And it's our one shot anyway, so you know what? Why don't we? Both of you failed your skill checks, so why don't you each have 1 luck? Okay. Start ratcheting up those things. It'll be your green bar. We'll track that. There's not one on the character sheet because we're using the 5e sheets instead of the. There's not a Tales of the Valiant sheet for. Roll 20.
It seems I can't modify the number.
Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on, that's my fault here. It's because I've got.
You see that he gives us one in golf, but we can't actually afford it.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Okay. It's diabolical.
I don't know what to tell you guys. If it's not in your token, it means you don't have it.
That's really terrible. So sorry.
So what would you like to do then? What I was getting you to roll for is to see whether you could get any insight into this bird, whether it's something unnatural or whatever, but nothing. The only thing I would say is that it is not uncommon for some spellcasters to have familiars.
Yeah. I mean, let's just go in. I mean, the bird can't watch us from the outside if we are in. It can see us going in, but if there is no one there, come on.
I have one. Oh, wait. I'm looking at does it have screen of square cursor on hostile person 5 feet of it. I'm wondering about I can have Matthias. I don't know if I can stretch Matthias's ability to hinder a foe into badgering this bird.
You could. It does take your direction, and basically it would give it a disadvantage. So if it's if you mechanically, let's say you guys want to hide from this, which is an action. What you do is get the thing to distract the bird. Disadvantage can also be seen as -5 to its passive perception. So whatever the passive perception of this bird is, that'll have -5, and then that'll be your target number for a stealth check. But that's an excellent use of Matthias. He could just manifest in front of this thing.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah. Let's do something like that.
Great idea.
Okay. So Matthias, you can see the token there as well, but for those at home, here is the dearly departed Matthias Ducard. Both Matthias and his brother Henri were soldiers in a war that Paridar fought with a rival. And Sepulchre, likewise, was a veteran. There was some incident that killed Matthias, but his spirit has become fused with Sepulchre as what he haunts. And Sepulchre and he have become to some understanding. It also unlocked Sepulchre's witch-like abilities, too. So then, why don't you each give us a stealth check, please?
Okay.
Oh, this is...
There you go. Okay. That's actually a success for both. -5 is a big thing. Because we play Pathfinder 2 some more often, Pathfinder 2 has those like crazy accelerating difficulty numbers. Tales of the Valiant is like 5th edition where it has a bounded accuracy. So like a 20 is going to remain a fairly high number regardless of whatever level you are. It just means that you are more capable of amazing stunts and feats and whatnot as you get higher level. So 15 and a 10. 10 is your average target number. 15 is a pretty good one. So the two of you, with Matthias's help, with spooking the bird, you have managed to get yourself hidden once again amongst the woods. What do you guys want to do now?
Let's break into the window. Was that your thought, Annabelle? Or wait, send Matthias through a wall. That was the idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and pick a spot on the wall where you'd like to be. You won't be able to move the token through, but I can, and I will move Matthias through for you.
Front door? Did you want?
The front door would be because I can pick the door and get us in. At least that was what I got from the description. And if there's no one standing behind the door, that would be very easy.
Sure. Okay, so go ahead and position yourselves where you'd like to be. You're not going to have to keep rolling stealth checks. You guys have rolled pretty well.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, like when you're standing on the patio here looking out, because the trees are so thick in here, it really feels like you are apart from Paridar. The soot-filled skies. And the other thing you would notice, I guess, as well, is those falling stars that have been bedeviling Paridar all year. But one problem at a time.
Indeed.
So,
and those not tulips. What are the what kind of flower? The Paridar of
the white blossoms of Paridar. Good question.
Yeah, the white blossoms of Paridar.
So one thing that is another unique thing about Paridar for those who have their first visit to Paridar, there are white blossoms that grow like a parasitic species out of many plants and vines and flowers and whatnot, and it just is so common. There are pub songs about them, the white blossoms of Paridar. Come to think of it, you've not seen a single white blossom anywhere among these trees.
Interesting. Well,
Matthias? Go ahead. Sorry, Sean, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, I'll bid Matthias to
once I move you in there. So Matthias can become invisible as a bonus action.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Let's do that. And it lasts until you cause it to hinder or until you cast a spell through it, so he can remain invisible.
Yeah, let's do it. Yep.
Let me move you in there. Can you see what is inside?
I can.
So at the bar there, let me show you who the two individuals are. One. And two. They have the look of young noblemen, either at or returned from hunt, and the way that they are casually drinking. They have the air as if they own the place. There is a fire burning in the large central lodge there, and the way they are carrying on with each other, you would think that they were friends.
There are two within, Annabelle. This lodge looks quite nice. Not surprisingly.
Should we get an application, or
we should consider this at another time? We should consider this, but
So can you give any more specific information? Does it seem like there's other rooms where someone could be hiding, or it's just two persons?
You can freely move Matthias anywhere within the lodge if you'd like, Sepulcher, because 100 feet is outside of the other side of this lodge. So go ahead.
So it is a large room, couches, small tables, chairs, a bar in the bar towards the rear wall, animal skins. These two gentlemen are at the bar at the other end, at the other side of the room, on the far side. There's a large fireplace in the middle of the whole room. There are two big hallways, left and right. No, there's no doors out the back, right, Kevin? Did I say
there is a door over here?
Is that one? Okay, yeah, gotcha. One door in the back of this room.
If you look to the far end of the hallway to the left,
Matthias freezes as he looks left. He sees one of these tri-cornered hat clockworks to the west. So north being straight ahead, west being left. He sees to the west one of these tri-colored hats all the way at the end of the hallway. These hallways have quite a few doors off them. I believe 6.
6 on each side. Each wing, if you will.
Only 3 individuals visible at this time. The 2 gentlemen at the 2 noble-like looking men at the bar and the tricolor clockwork at the far west, down the hall. That's what's... Matthias is taking a little stroll, but that's basically the...
You can drift through those rooms too if you'd like. I can move you in there. You just can't move through the walls.
Let him search. I mean, as long as he can, that would be nice.
Ooh, he jackpotted right into one room with there are 2 of these tricorner hat clockworks. What are they doing, Kevin, if anything?
They seem to be sitting on the beds.
Just kind of
waiting for instructions, which as a clockwork. Remember, you were constructs to fight during that war and have since been deemed by the Church of the Heavenly Host to have souls, and as such, enslavement is inappropriate for and ungodly for you. These guys act as if they never got that message. They're sitting as if they are just robots. And that is just... it may give you a reminder of how you may have been treated during the war.
So,
drifting to the next room?
It looks like they're waiting for something, Annabelle. And then that is at the first... That is on the room... That is on one of the rooms to the east. And then, Matthias is going into the next room to find some very peculiar dressed, robed... probably males with a half face mask on, quite suspicious looking.
One of those, yeah.
They are both on their knees and praying.
Is the prayer like a one that would be recognizable, or is there?
I don't think. Let me double check here. I don't think you actually speak. It is definitely a language. It's not one with which you are conversing.
Gotcha.
The next room over.
Very interesting.
Interesting. More suspiciously dressed males. Maybe this is not quite as it's not quite as bad as I'm thinking, but Sean thinks it's more maybe suspicious than Matthias would. But anyway, males with robes that are I don't know, certainly questionable. Look devotional again, perhaps, of some kind of order or something.
And then
this was all to the east, down the hallway to the east.
South.
And now going southeast, down that hallway to the east. Another...
he sits and reads.
Unquestionably a religious figure of some order, some belief system of something. The iconography, is it at all recognizable?
Give us an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
This should be a baseline information you get, but unfortunately, I mean, it seems esoteric. It does not seem to be. There isn't like a. It isn't of the Church of the Heavenly Host, but you're not able to place what belief or faith this is from. Yeah. This is the next room over. And then
more the same, more of ones with robes, kind of like the ones that were praying, and then continuing, making a loop on the eastern corridor, the rooms all around there. In a U, the next one has a tri-cornered clockwork, again, waiting in wait mode.
Yeah, so I think storming the castle makes no sense at this point. Yeah,
I'll give you a quick overview here. There is in the east wing, all empty. So this
all the rooms in the west.
Oh, west wing. Thank you.
Yep, all rooms in the west are empty, and the only individual in the entire wing, the west wing, is the one tri-cornered clockwork standing in the west hallway at the very end, again waiting, but all the rooms are empty, whereas all the rooms on the east are occupied. Every single room is occupied by mainly either tri-cornered clockworks or these devotional sectarian folk with masks on.
So my question would be, is there anything that looks like staircases upwards or trapdoors to somewhere down? Because
haven't seen any stairs, right? Haven't seen any stairs, Kevin?
Not here, no.
And
there is the door.
Do we know how I think he was called Leander? Is Lord Leander is how he looks like? I mean, would we be able to understand that we found him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. So it could be one of the robed figures then, or we don't know.
Matthias will actually go approximately where he is.
Yeah.
And see what they might be talking about, if he can hear.
Yeah, you can, absolutely. They're just casually chatting about some hunt. It's idle chatter. Nothing pertaining to Teague necessarily. Nothing pertaining to the missing illuminators. It's idle chatter between two, rich doofuses who are hunters.
Nothing given away by the two noble type looking at the bar there.
Give us an insight check, please, Sepulchre, to see if you've got.
Yes.
You can take a point of luck.
So it's only one for a reroll. One?
No, it's you can take 1 point of luck. You failed. It is 3 for a reroll, but you get a point of luck because you failed.
Sorry. I'm not used to, I'm out of the, the fact that I could get them at all in such a situation.
It's a new thing.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Now, the luck mechanic, rules is written, it's not for skill checks, but for a game that is so investigative and so heavily skill check focused, I think it's reasonable. Yeah. We also play with a lot of narrative meta currency in the regular Paridar campaign, so. Okay. All right. Then what do you wish to do?
So,
Annabelle, how are you feeling too? Because I guess first off, what do we see with Sepulchre when he is sharing the senses with Matthias?
I think his maybe his eyes go, they go a little more opaque, like as he's looking inward, if you will. And his head he probably doesn't even know it, but it kind of leans down a little bit, like as almost as even like thinking about something.
Sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Annabelle, what do you make of that?
So we could try to enter to the west, where there is only one of these constructs, if I understand correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're cut through the door or a wall, there's not really a way of getting in.
Were there windows in the rooms?
Shuttered.
Shuttered, right.
Yeah, and Matthias can't open them because he's just a projection.
Incorporeal.
Yeah. Okay.
You're useless. You're dead.
Yeah. No. I mean, do we think that the hunters really know that they're a front for this cult? I mean, are they really involved there? Or could we just maybe get them out of here?
Nobody's been here for years. 2 weeks ago, they suddenly delivered food here. Remember, that's the sequence of things here.
Say it again, Kevin. They what?
2 weeks ago, food was suddenly delivered here. This place seems to have been abandoned for years beforehand.
Oh, abandoned. Actually, totally abandoned.
Yeah. It's one of the reasons it's taking so long to find it, is as you were searching through records of Teague properties, this is one of the latter ones you found, and people were surprised to find that it was occupied.
Huh. That would somewhat preclude their innocence, or at least suggest against it. If this is reopened for nefarious reasons, why are they here? They're certainly behaving innocent enough at this very moment, but
yeah, but I think we found out that people could be controlled, so we don't really know. They seem alive, not like our colleagues who were forced to.
Yes. And that is the case, Kevin, right? They seem alive. They seem normal.
They seem like they're having a grand old time.
Yeah. And if we broke in, we'd be in a room that we couldn't leave without, almost in either direction. I guess if we broke in on, no, because
imagine I could talk my way in. What would we get from this?
No, I agree. Well, particularly since this lodge hasn't even been, the list of excuses we'd have goes down since it's been abandoned for years.
Yeah, I have one idea that terrifies myself.
Bring it, Annabelle.
If these are rich,
I knew you'd have this figured out.
Yeah, if these are rich noblemen, I think I could offer them cigars. I could sell my cigars, because I imagine, at least in my fiction, they would be quite exclusive. She wouldn't smoke any damn thing.
That's absolutely correct.
So, that would hurt me more than being hurt. But I think... No
expense spared, Annabelle. I appreciate that.
Yeah, but I think that might be something I could interest them in, if they are the type of people I think they are.
Yes.
But so how do you contextualize all the other guys? How do you contextualize all the other things that you've seen then, Sepulcher? Like, I don't want you guys to feel restrained the way, if you take into account, there's these two guys who are sitting out here. Do you think they're ignorant of everyone in the East Wing?
No, it's not.
And if this place has been unused for years, and then a week after Lord Teague goes on the run, suddenly there's a delivery by these enslaved clockworks, or that's picked up at least by these enslaved clockworks. Do you think that suggests these guys have nothing to do with Lord Teague's disappearance?
No, everyone here is in on it. Whatever's going on, whatever reason it was reopened, everyone's in on it.
So while Golag may be a more reasonable employer, please don't tell him I said that. How do you think your employer would wish you to proceed, knowing what is on the line here?
Yeah. We should smash in heads, I think. But the question is, which heads? That is. I would really offer them a cigar and smash their head from behind. That is the real art in this.
So what would you like to do then?
So there are 1, 2, 3. If we could potentially be up against maybe 10 foes, like 10, 12 foes. Might as well put it on the table of, if we go in smashing, it'd be a pretty good number. Whatever that.
Yeah, we shouldn't fight them all at once. That is always the idea.
Indeed. If that's the case, the most isolated is the individual on the in the west, the single tri-cornered hat, clockwork. Only individual.
But if I understand correctly, we can't enter at the west because there's no.
No, agreed. No entry except the front doors for us so far.
Yeah.
You have not checked the back.
Yeah, okay. We could go around and look for a back door, you mean? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you guys want to do that, go right ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we can only move.
I'll bring him back out because I have to keep him close.
He should be. Oh yeah, actually, here we go. There you go.
Yeah, sweet.
I can go here. And I can see something.
Yeah.
Like that. So I'm going left. Are you going right?
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Splitting the party already. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When does this ever go wrong?
We are only two. I mean, come on. What
For you, Kevin. For you.
Oh, and there's a tree I could hide behind and go to the next tree. So if I look at the south, it's still the same. Everything is shuttered close, I suppose.
Along the southern wall here, yeah, but there is more of the... Okay. Now that's interesting. There is a back entrance.
Yeah, I see.
And there is a big chimney here, too. This actually may be the kitchen.
Oh. And there seems to be, like, this is a chimney or this is a window or something?
The door is up the stairs here, and there is a well up back.
A bell,
been a while.
you said?
Well.
Well.
Been a while since you've seen a well anywhere in Paridar.
Huh.
Okay, so... and Matthias has been in here?
As not.
I will send in Matthias. See what he can do.
Let's send in the clowns. Oh no, that was another thing.
It is a busy kitchen.
Oh, a busy kitchen.
Well, at least it seems as if it would be busy, but there are no individuals in here. Let me see here. Sepulchre, would you give us a perception check, please?
Okay. There we go. A little better.
That's great. Yeah, that's huge. Okay. So if you drift around here, would you look at that in the corner, Matthias? What is that over there?
Oh.
It appears that there is a trap door. Correct.
In the floor.
I think that is what we are looking for.
Matthias is going to go over, and I'm going to walk over too, just to keep things tidy outside.
Okay.
And I'm going to have Matthias take a peek, at least stick his head through and see.
Yeah. Let me... Oh, I'm there. Okay. And let me bring... Ooh, you're going to be moving for a moment here, Sepulchre.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what I want to do. Yes, there you go.
Oh.
So what do you see?
Oh. So Annabelle, Matthias has dropped through the trapdoor and is looking at a cellar. Reasonable size, smaller than the kitchen, but decent size. There's a wine rack. There are barrels. There is kind of crates. What is that? Like, what would this be, Kevin? Like, that's kind
of... meat, perhaps?
Yeah. Everything you'd expect in a cellar. Everything seems straight up. So Matthias will go down the stairs. No movement, right?
Oh, guys, you did find...
What's that?
Block text.
What?
Stacks hang from the support beams of the basement, which has an earthy smell, despite the finished walls and the flagged floor. A stack of boxes and several barrels stand beside the stairs, while the south wall has shelves and hooks holding haunches of meat and sausage. The eastern wall supports a huge, but mostly empty, wine rack.
I mean, Sabaka, I mean, it couldn't be, but nevertheless, do we check for the hidden room behind the wine rack? I mean, it would be a cliche, but
We'll take a look. Matthias will investigate and try to poke his head through the wall behind the wine rack.
What you find.
I see. I look at Annabelle and
each of those boxes, each of those crates contains a person, varying in age, varying in ethnicity, varying in species, and walking among them.
Oh, yeah.
Something that seems both starved and flayed. A large sword at its side. And it's whispering something as it's walking through the softly sobbing captives. Let me double check one thing here.
You can't. Can you see Ingolf or no? Do you want me to describe?
Yeah, I can. I can only see the picture shade, but this is. I mean, that is enough to be.
This is a large room. This is a large, earthy room, more natural in a sense than the cellar. So this is like a kind of carved out, about the size of the kitchen, maybe larger. 5 crates. 5 crates. No, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 crates with a variety of captives, one in each crate. There's a barrel up top. There. Oh no, that's a chest. Maybe looks like a chest.
Chest over there, and it looks like there is a underground river or stream or something.
River. Wow. So yeah, there's a stream. This is a pile of bones, Kevin.
Yeah.
Pile of bones, and there are 4 individuals in here, all adorned oddly.
Well, you can actually hear. I'll move those out of the way for now. Each box, just picture that there is somebody in each of those.
Yep.
And this is moving among them.
So everyone's in the crate except him.
Correct.
Okay. So I think we should go down there and try to find out what's going on here.
Agreed. Is this being recognizable in any way, like the type of being, the anything?
You can give us an Arcana check if you like.
All right. Oh.
Nat 1. Well, you get another point of luck for Sepulcher.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think we know what this is. This is one of those. How are they called? The ones that pestered Godak and friends. One of those shadow people.
Matthias, anything else you wish to do while down here?
Matthias will take a little closer look at the captive.
Okay. What you can see, actually give us an investigation. There's going to be a base level of stuff you're going to get, but let's see how well.
It's terrible. It's dark. It's
Yeah. Which actually is a thing worth noting. It is incredibly dark down here. Like Matthias can see simply because of the dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
What you can see is that each of these individuals, you remember seeing, because Sepulcher worked at one point with the Illuminators. It was years ago as a consulting, but he worked at least one case with them. You remember the tattoos on Golag's face. And I don't know if we've watch. I don't have a handout for Golag. And I think I've hidden all the characters. Yeah. check and see if I can give a handout. Oh, look at that. So for those listening at home, these are the... That is Golag, son of Doc. Sean's character in our main campaign. And those are the tattoos. Sepulcher. The markings, it looks as if someone has used almost like a heavy quill or a heavy brush to paint with some kind of, like maybe tar, onto each of these things. They have markings similar to what was on Doc. On Golag, forgive me.
Matthias, Sepulcher says, Annabelle, I almost and Kevin, they don't seem undead, do they?
No, they're most definitely alive.
Okay.
Miserable. All these, you would guess, like the people who are missing from the workhouse, this must be them. These are all members of the lower class, the working class.
Of course. Yeah, the missing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Annabelle. I mean, and there is this one individual in here, or else I would actually have a conversation, but it would be that would be a risk. I would, a conversation like, how did you get? I don't know, how'd you get down here? I don't see it. Is there an obvious? There's no obvious door, right, Kevin?
I don't think Matthias can actually speak to anyone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you can communicate with him, but he can't communicate with others for you.
Gotcha.
I think we have to get in there and try to kill that guardian and then talk to them, and maybe they can clear up what our target or who our target should be. Yeah. Because running in there and just making a blunt attack on 12 people should be not the wisest strategy.
No, agreed. It's too many. I mean, that'd be something went. If we do that, something went wrong. Yeah. And the only obvious way down here, Kevin, is the stream. Is that the only?
What do you mean? Like other than the?
There's no doorway, right? Is there a doorway?
If you look back, what's that big S say?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, because I thought he went through the wall. I didn't know if there was.
Yeah, you did move through. You moved through, but I mean, Matthias can't necessarily track when he's moving through.
Gotcha.
So it's up. But if you do happen to look back to be like, well, how did they? You could see like the back of the of the wine tent. So this is exactly. Paridar is nothing if not true to its source material. There is definitely a hidden passage behind the wine cellar.
You were precisely correct, Annabelle.
Yeah.
It wasn't just behind the wine rack. There is a secret door behind that wine rack. That is
okay. That is
well done.
Yeah, that is I appreciate that. Yes. One has to stick to the rules of this.
Yeah. Convention is there for a reason.
What is this right here?
Chest.
It is a chest.
Chest of some kind.
He'll like float over here. He floats, right? He can go across the stream, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't cross streams. I mean, you're not a vampire.
Right. Well, I always want to make sure he wasn't treading through the stream. That would not be as good.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay. What you would find in there... texts, books, ritual things. It's difficult to see because you can't touch anything. You can just poke your head kind of through. That's what you see on top, but...
Text, you say? Yeah.
Yeah, text, sorry.
Yeah.
Books.
Poems. I can't tell, like, if they seem religious, just the general theme. Is there a theme?
You can't read.
Can't tell. Okay.
Yeah. You can't touch anything.
Let's go inside. Enough of this this exploration thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move.
So, I'm yeah. I mean, at least I can keep my cigars. We have to go for the positives.
All right, so you are once again, Sepulchre, you and Matthias will rejoin you outside, I guess. I mean, there's nothing to stop you from leaving Matthias inside at some point.
I'll leave Matthias inside right here.
Inside, okay.
In the kitchen while we're picking the lock.
Yeah, like as a reminder, as a bonus action, you can choose to have him do the things. Double check. I think
I would go here and check trip. No, what?
Oh, so hold on. The spirit, it's a free action. You can do it once for free, and you can do a second one as a bonus action. So it actually doesn't take your bonus action to command him. He can do one of become invisible, hinder, or move for free. And then you can spend a bonus action to do a second one of those. Yeah. All right. Annabelle, the door is locked.
Yeah, I would like to pick it.
Okay. And you're owed one more luck to Sepulchre. I think you were on the wrong page. You weren't able to add it.
Yes, good catch.
You're all at that all-important threshold of 3 now, too. So I think give us a Thieves' Tools check then, Annabelle, and probably using Dexterity. It should prompt you for what stat you want to use. Beautiful.
Seems okay.
No problem at all. Door pops open. Let me open the door. And then... Here we go. And I love it that this is the first time you're actually seeing the inside. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but I had theater of the mind, so that was...
That's right.
Hey.
Interesting.
And stepping inside, you can hear through the door over here the sound of those two men talking. Now, I'll let you roll stealth with advantage. Okay. They're not really paying attention all that much, so you can each give us a stealth check with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't get any better than
20
that.
again. 21. Beautiful. All right. What you guys like to do?
Yeah, I think
the doors are... This is the main door, Kevin? Or
that is the door to the main room.
Yeah.
And here is no door. There's something there, but that's no door.
No door. No. It's a little thing hanging.
Yeah. Okay.
Annabelle, give us a perception check. Actually,
I ignore whatever I think that is.
No, actually, give us a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception. Nope.
Okay.
No idea.
You can take 1 luck.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. But I would try to, if possible, and I find something suitable, which is not loud and be able to use that stealthy to somehow block that door here.
How do you think you might do that quietly?
Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping that maybe that it has a handle. I can put something like this cleaver and just block it with
wedge it under. Sure. Give us a. I think what I would. That's probably stealth with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. And I would rather not try if I see it fails than be loud with it. So
I think it's kind of you're going to find out once you've tried.
That is.
Yeah.
Would I do it? Yeah, I would do it. Come on.
Okay.
I mean, what could happen?
Let's
look at that. Beautiful. What do we see?
Volker was just about to say, you know what? And then it's already done. Okay.
Yeah. So that door is going to take breaking down in order for anyone to come through.
So, yeah, I think I've used up my luck at this point, so we would be we're very, very careful to open that door quietly.
Okay. So go over to the trapdoor. Your expertise in stealth rogue, so I'm not going to make you roll for it. You're able to get that trapdoor open, and let me bring you both down. Now, it is dark down there. One of Sepulchre's... well, you got 2 options here, actually. Sepulchre, you could... as a bonus action, activate your lantern. Because remember, your lantern has the soul candle in it.
Oh, that's true. And the only ones that can see by the lantern are the ones I designate, right? Which is a curious power, I think. The light cast by the flame can be seen only by you and the creatures you designate within 60 feet of you.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty
cool.
I
will definitely do that. It seems like no downside, as far as we know.
Okay. So, and the bright light is so the light is 60 feet, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not at this time, unless Annabelle. I'll tell Annabelle what I'm doing in case she has a thought. But yeah.
No, and it's good. And as a reminder, when you're using that as your spell focus, you get advantage on attack rolls with spells for anything within that range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So then let me grab you guys, and I'll bring you down to basement.
And I think we really need to leave that kitchen because it makes me hungry. Just looking
yeah, with the raging fire and there's like food being chopped that no one's in there.
So, yeah.
Here's your cellar.
Sneak your way
and
down.
Even more food. Damn it.
Yes.
But we're actually well over it. Why don't we take our mid-session break now? We're well past it. Take our mid-session break now, and then we'll come back and see what you guys find down here. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. Hey, everybody in chat. Happy birthday, Wayne. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Yeah. Boy. Matthew, thank you so much for the super chat as well. Hope you are doing really, really well as well. And then everyone's having a lovely Sunday. Thanks for joining us back in Paridar. I need to find... Oh, two things, actually. Let's see. Need. Got my tome of monster cards here. And it seems like a shame to not make use of those. So then I will do so. All right. Okay. One of my monster cards got the wrong thing listed on it. Stats are correct. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Nice, of course, Wayne. I hope you're having a great birthday. That's what we're looking for. All right. Now things are gonna get tactical, Sepulcher. You're getting into a scrap. Well, potentially. Yeah, surely this thing is just going to surrender, right?
What's that?
Surely this thing is just going to surrender.
Yeah, I'd see the evil of its ways and repent. Yeah, I think Annabelle would seem to be the melee type.
Yeah,
as far as we can tell.
Yeah, and she's got a neat ability to, as a reaction, if she hasn't used her sneak attack in a round, she can allow someone else to use it. So it's a cool way of making sure you're getting that extra damage output.
Yep. And then while I have my candle going, it sort of behooves me to get the advantage on some offensive magic, it would seem, kind of.
Definitely. It's also worth considering whether you wish to have any buff spells before you go in.
And then maybe start things with a hex. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of the way he would.
No, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So because I think like aid increases.
Oh yes, aid's a good one because of it. 10 minutes maybe, if I want to say maybe.
Aid is a slot. Oh, do you mean duration of the spell?
Yeah, duration. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and if you anytime you want to, if you're on your spell tab, you can just click on it.
Right.
Yeah, and it'll just like there's two ways. There's the eye little thing that'll open up the information for you to read, and if you want to display it in the chat, you can just click on the
8
name
hours.
Of it.
8 hours on the aid. I should do that. Yeah, promptly.
Okay. Just trying to find. I've actually got. Can you? Does aid give temporary hit points or increases the max?
Your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Great. Okay, so then that's not. I'm just giving you guys a blue bar that's got your temp hit points on it as well. I can't remember if you've got anything that gives temp hit points, but it will track from the sheet to your token.
Nice.
So if that is the case, you got that. All right. Okay, then, guys.
Now is the time, I think, for a little spell casting prior to.
Go ahead and click on the spell.
Okay.
And I think you mark on the however many slots you use. You can mark that on your thing. Okay, so each of you can increase your hit point max by 5.
Okay.
So increase your maximum and current hit points by 5. So you should have 26. Okay. And then I think it's on your... I think there's like a slots available, slots used under spells, Sepulcher. You can just record that you've used 1 second level spell.
Okay.
Did you want Matthias next to you, or were you intending on sending him through ahead of you?
Probably ahead of us. Yep. To get a little right before we go in, just for a fresh look.
Okay.
Also, let me think about this. Resistance. Anything else I want to do? I don't.
No, it wouldn't be temp. This is actually real hit points.
Okay, so yeah, I was just trying to figure out where the difference is on the sheet.
The reason that's important is because temp hit points aren't healed back when you cast a healing spell. Aid actually buffs your max up by 2, so when you get a healing spell, you can go back up to that max.
Yep.
Nice. You know, it's worth noting from our previous conversation, we're way past this now, but I do have the ability to disguise myself, Annabelle. Just keep that in mind. I have a magical ability to that I should have broached. I should have broached previously and did not for my not. So
you mean you could disguise yourself as, I don't know, the lore master of that people or something like that? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
Next time.
All right. So, what does your aid spell look like?
Let's see. What kind of magic were we thinking? What's the theme on? I know, like, shadowy is Golag. What is Sepulcher? He's kind of
probably ghostly because of your connection to Matthias, and you are a Twilight Soul witch.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it actually kind of settles like a blanket over over the two of us, sort of, and like sort of an out. You can almost see the outline of it, or we can at least, and you feel like a kind of a boost.
Mm-hmm.
One more. I have a spell of protection from good and evil. Let me take a quick peek to see if there's any thought here. Oh, interesting. Well, we'd have to know what kind of creature we face. It would be very nice if we knew what kind of creature it was, and it's on the list of there. I'll put it in the chat. Yeah. Because it would give him disadvantage on attacking us if I cast that and for 10 minutes. So that's a pretty sweet one. But we don't know.
One thing, so the way concentration works in 5e, or in Tales of the Valiant, is the same as it is in 5e, where you can concentrate on one spell at a time. So if you've got another spell, that doesn't mean you can't cast other spells, as long as it's not something else that requires concentration, but it lasts until your concentration breaks, which means you stop concentrating on it, the time expires, you take damage and you fail a Constitution save, or you cast another spell that requires concentration. So,
let's not make this overly complicated.
Annabelle's not concerned. So, what you would see though, Matthias sends a telepathic message back to Sepulcher that this thing stopped when it heard you cast that spell. It kind of looked in the direction of the secret entrance.
All right, in we go. Go ahead and
we have a main problem that we don't know how to operate the secret door yet.
That's your job. I look at you.
Annabelle, you can give us an investigation check if you'd like.
Yeah, while Sepulchre was casting spells, I maybe have tried to locate the mechanism.
No problem at all. It's child's play finding that mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's just a norm where the lever has to be, and it's just exactly where it should be.
Yeah. Okay. You turn the glass, or like push up on the wine bottle. Yeah. It chunks, it slides aside. I'm just going to move you guys just inside here so you can see. Guys, let's roll some initiative.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's got a turn. Let me see here. Oof, not great.
So,
Initiative should be right at the top on the core tab.
Yeah, armor class.
Yeah, there's initiative. Okay.
Yeah, and then yours will already add your intelligence. Wow. Yep.
Oh.
Annabelle is a quick operator.
She is.
So Annabelle, the two of you sort of stepped in here, and you see this thing as a reminder. This is what you face. What do you do?
Yeah, I think I would. What is this?
Pile of bones.
Pile of bones. I mean, it really sounds like I should move over, try to take a big bone out of here.
Yeah.
And use it as an improvised weapon.
I love it. Yeah. So you get one free in Tales of the Valiant, just like at 5e, you get one free interact with object action per turn. So you can split up your movement with actions. So you could easily run by, grab a giant bone, and then
club him. So that seems to be the appropriate matter of taking matters into our hands here.
Go right ahead. I think you should have the two-handed improvised weapon on your character sheet too.
I did.
17, so big hit. So go ahead and click on the button to roll damage in chat.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. And you're not going to be able to get sneak attack damage on him yet because another ally isn't within. But
I understand. But
so this thing mostly splinters as you hit this. This thing staggers back. Sepulchre, what are you doing?
I am going to use a hex. Use my bonus action. Can I start with that?
Yeah. What does your hex look like?
I think it's a kind of a darker, malevolent-looking, I think, ghostly sort of blanket of like I just throw it out there to go.
Okay. You still have an action and a move.
And that counts. But that didn't take up a slot. That doesn't take up my main spell casting ability for this turn, or does it?
It's not a spell at all. Yeah. Doesn't count towards spell whatsoever. And also remember, you get a free action with Matthias.
Right. Good call.
So Matthias could move or
hinder, right?
He can hinder, but he needs to be in melee, I think, to hinder.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Or you need to be engaged. Hostile creature within 5 feet of it.
Spirit Ward. Ooh.
And an action can be given up to take a bonus action.
Yeah. I mean, if you would attack with Sepulchre, I could offer you my sneak damage.
Let's see, Spirit Ward. Let me take a look at Spirit Ward. I'm going to. I will. I think I'm going to do a. I think I'll do a firebolt.
Love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, and because he's within your range of your soul candle, so actually go to the main page, the core tab.
Yep.
Underneath the attacks in the center there, one of them is firebolt.
Cool.
If you, okay.
Thank God you had advantage.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage. Just click on the little box in chat there.
Nice.
Oh, big hit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like, black flame maybe.
Yeah, it comes out of the thing. You still have a move, and you still have a bonus action. No, you don't. You use your bonus action. You still can move Matthias if you like.
I will. Let's see, Matthias. Ooh, yeah. I mean, let's. I think we get him into play. I think I move him in.
Annabelle, how does your strategic?
No, it doesn't work. So Sepulchre had to be 5 feet, so very close to me. And I think he doesn't. Or is it only that?
So if you didn't benefit from your sneak attack on your last turn, you can use your reaction when an ally can see or hear you attacks a creature to apply your sneak attack damage to that attack instead. You must state your intent before the result of the attack roll is declared. If the attack misses, no damage is dealt. The other requirements of sneak attack are gone. So I assume you would have tried to do that?
Yeah. I wanted to do that, but I thought that I needed to be in range to that, but
no, not from the. So I've cut and pasted like all the text from the book in this. So I think you should have a sneak attack thing, a button on your.
I think I have. Wait a minute, I just need to open it because somehow there just should be 2 sneak attack 2. Yeah.
Nice.
So, 7.
All right. So what direction do you think Annabelle gave there?
Yeah, I think he should aim for the head maybe because it would distract or do more damage.
Shit, I forgot too. Annabelle didn't use her bonus action, and she's got cunning action, so you could have taken a dash or disengage or hide.
I think maybe it's worthwhile to just disengage, but then I can't sneak damage anymore. But
I mean, you could still buff Sepulchre, so just it takes your you don't need to be able to do sneak attack damage. You just need to. You're using up your reaction, and you do it before he makes the attack roll.
Okay, so then I would disengage just to make him come to me.
Okay, love it. Yeah. All right, and then Matthias has moved in. Okay, so then it is the thing in the cellar's turn. All right.
Yeah, I don't know whether this was wise, actually.
So the first thing it does is its eyes, either they disappear or they are overtaken by blackness as it calls out something, and you actually both recognize it. Having worked for Doc for so long, you both have picked up how to speak Orcish. And he says, what does he say? Flay. And the one in the corner there, their skin marked up with the different images and stuff, the tattoos and stuff, tears itself off and flies into the air and through the slats of the thing, like a piece of, like a blanket or a sheet that has moved through. So it will be, I'm going to add a turn for these things separately. And nat 1, nice. They will be acting on 4. Let's see here. Boy, like, it's cool that they've got so many options when you right click in Roll20 now, but like for tokens, could probably use with less of them. It's just a fucking laundry list of things you can do with the tokens.
Not as many with players. I mean, it's about, you know what, you're wanting what the players have, because we only have about like 5.
Oh, dude, yeah, we've 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 options.
Wow.
4 of which are submenus. So, I mean, cool. It's cool. It's got so many neat things in there, but
right.
A little bit much. Okay, so that was a free action for him. He then has that candle thing in his hands, turns first to you, Annabelle, and speaks something, and there is a, like, almost like when he whispers, something breezes across the candle and turns into a unholy bolt. That is a 20 on the nose. Does that hit you?
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, it should.
Okay, so you take 10 points of damage. Yeah.
Good that I had the extra hit points.
Yeah. And then he turns to you, Sepulcher. 9 misses you, but it scorches along the back of the entrance to the secret door, which is now closed. And draw his sword in the other hand. And that is the... Oh, I think you know what he'll do. Stagger back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Then
does he float over the water? Is he not?
No, he's actually. You can see he's touching the flayed skin thing is separate, and then on that the flayed skin thing is going to surge towards Sepulcher, and an 11 I think does not hit your AC. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So and it is. Like where the edges are have almost like hardened into little, like the tips of whips, and they're flailing at you. You manage to avoid getting hit. Top of the round, Annabelle. What are you doing?
Okay, I don't know if that is the best option, but I will try nonetheless. So I think if I can grapple him, he can't attack with his things anymore. Is that true?
Good question. So the grappled condition. My conditions. Here we go. Grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from any bonus to speeds. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated or in effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappled source. I think it's 2 consecutive rounds of grappling you need in order to restrain them, which allows you to actually prevent them from taking any actions. Let me just double check that. It's... Okay, here we go. Making an attack. Unarmed strikes. Oh, here we go, grappling. Use an attack action. You make a melee attack to grab. If you got multiple attacks, it can replace one of them. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by athletics or acrobatics. Target chooses. If you win, takes no damage but has the grappled condition. So it would just mean it can't move. It still would be able to attack.
Yeah, and then it doesn't do more good than that much good than I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Like he can't use the candle maybe or something.
No.
Yeah, in that way, I would just. I mean, in this crate there is a person as well, so I can't use that as an improvised weapon, maybe.
No. So here's one of the neat things about firearms in Tales of the Valiant. Firearms have exploding dice for damage. So. You can potentially do, if you do choose to use it, they can do an awful lot of damage. You do need to have the exploding, roll maximum on it.
But I would, at the moment, I would try. I mean, we make noise, but not that much noise. I think the gunshot would be very much. And
I'm assuming you still have the giant, two hands of bone in your hand too. It's not broken.
Oh, okay. So I would just move in here.
Right ahead.
I'm quick enough to go to here.
Yeah.
And just attack normally.
Go right ahead. Come on.
And then let's see if that does any good.
Oh! Now, Oh, shit. Yeah, you need 5 in order to hit him. So you get 1 point of luck.
Okay, so that
on
was
the miss.
Not enough. But...
Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah, my bonus action, I could dash, but I think I wouldn't do that. I would rather stay here because then I can maybe stop him from doing other things. So no, I would just try to keep him close so that he needs to disengage if he wants to run away again.
Sepulcher.
So I think I'll have Matthias close again.
Okay. That's your free action.
Yep.
Oh, remember he's got that hex.
I know. I had the same thought.
Oh, did you? Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no reason to save him because I got 4 of them. So next time I'll be all over it. But
yeah.
So and I am going to. I think on this guy, I'll. What is drawing a weapon? What is that?
You get 1 free interact with object per round.
Oh, nice.
So drawing a weapon doesn't take up an action at all.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and draw my rapier since I am in melee.
Okay.
And yeah, I think I'm going to just stab this guy. Let's go for some stabby this time.
The flayed skin thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get I want to give everything a try. Give it a, let's see what happens. Here we go.
So this will be your action.
Oh, it's not too bad.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
8 points. Okay. Let's just see if there's any resistance here. Okay, so look at this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you nearly fully hacked that down. Now, you have a bonus action left.
I do.
You could, for instance, use a first level or a second level slot to cast Healing Word on Annabelle, because that is a ranged heal.
And then, so I could do that, or I could cast a cantrip against my foe. Is that a possibility?
I don't think you have a cantrip. That's a bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because your action was to attack.
Yeah. Or couldn't Matthias could also hinder the guy
but hinders only on the first roll he makes though, and he attacks twice per round.
Okay, yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
And Matthias had to move this time, so I don't know if that hinders available since
well, you can. Yeah. Just it costs you you have to spend your bonus action doing that instead.
Yeah, that sounds good. If I can use my healing word on Annabelle, that's perfect.
Yeah, so I think it's on the main page as well, and then it'll prompt you at what level you want to cast it at.
Oh.
I think it heals 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Maybe. Might be 1d4 plus 1.
This would be my last level 2 spell I cast if I make it.
So you can cast it at first or second. It's one of those types of spells you can upcast if you choose to.
Right. I'll go level 1. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll go level 1.
She's not. There you go. Nice.
Nice.
What does your healing word look like? So Annabelle, you heal 6 back.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, I think it's probably a hand of like shadow, kind of darkness, ghostly dust that goes right up over the head.
Okay.
Kind of explodes on the head a little bit.
Okay. So then you mark off one of your first level spell slots.
Yep. There we go.
And then it is this creature's turn. All right. So first thing, it says another of those orcish words. Another of these poor souls has their skin explode off of them.
Yeah.
They are left, or at the very least, they are not moving after this happens. Then it will... turn to you, Annabelle. And it brings the candle around and says again, you can understand it in Orcish.
Yeah. I speak Orcish, by the way. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying to you. So you can understand precisely what he's saying.
Yeah.
And there is an arcane spell, or weird spell, technically, that grips you. Can you give us a wisdom save against DC 13, please?
A wisdom save? That's one of my weakest suits, but yeah.
Let's see. Come on, big money.
So let's go with wisdom.
Oh.
So right. I would spend my 3 luck to re-roll. I think
right ahead.
I can do.
Absolutely.
So you don't... Yeah?
Oh, yeah, you got your luck from your missed attack, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So roll wisdom save again.
Yes!
There you go! Beautiful! All right, so what he's tried to do is cast a hold spell on you. You would have been held paralyzed in place, but you have resisted it. All right, the flayed things. Now, so first, it's going to try to attack you, Sepulcher. An 11, I think, doesn't hit, right?
Yeah, 14 AC.
Awesome. Okay, so the first one does not hit. However, because it's so tattered right now, as a bonus action, it gets to flail out at you a second time.
Okay.
And then Jack dice. That's an 11 again. Does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, your sturdy metal construction assists you. This, let's see, this one comes over to you as well, Sepulcher. An 11. I'm rolling nothing but 11s with that dice. I know, Anna. I should change dice. That is it for those things. So now you have 2 of these things kind of flittering around and trying to get you. Annabelle, you're up. What are you doing?
Yeah, so can I use the improvised weapon for the sneak damage as well?
So you need to have an ally next to you. I don't think that Matthias counts as an ally.
Okay, so yeah, then...
Let me double check, though. Because it would be pretty cool if it did count as that. All right. Yeah, it's not a true creature, doesn't have its own stats, it can't act in any way beyond what's listed here, can't be targeted by attacks, spells, or effects.
Yeah, so
and let's see how your sneak attack is phrased.
Then there needs to be an enemy close, and I don't know, an enemy of my enemy.
Yeah, another enemy of the target, and he doesn't count as a creature, so he wouldn't either. Okay.
So then, without the improvised...
Shit, I guess technically you could have used your tactical strike on the other... You could have used tactical strike on that one, had you declared it.
Yeah, could I? But I don't want to go over there. I think we need to get rid of this one, and...
so just to be clear how your tactical strike works, it doesn't appear that you need to be... it doesn't need to be your target. It's just that you need to use a reaction and need to declare it beforehand. It can be any...
yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah, it's really versatile.
Okay. Yeah, then I can... then I will do that next time, now that I know about it. But first I want to attack this one, because I think we need to make...
I assume in fiction, Annabelle held her reaction because she wanted an attack of opportunity on this fucker.
Yeah. That is... Oh, it is so
sad. Yeah. Okay, so, but you do get 1 luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sepulcher, stop playing there. Help me here.
Oh, and hold on. Let me take a look at what can Hex be used for. I don't know if Hex can be used to...
Yeah, I was ready, but what he used needed Annabelle to make a save, so it didn't seem as useful.
Yeah, and Hex is only on the creature, the target.
Right.
Yeah. Ability check, oof, yeah, it doesn't make him easier to hit. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
So then you have a bonus action and you have a move as well, if you like. Attack of opportunity is only when you move out of the square. You can move around if you so choose.
Yeah, no, but I can, as a bonus action, I have a free disengage, so I could...
Very true, yeah.
Disengage and move.
Yeah. Hover is a thing in this game, and it does count for any attack spell. So if you want to duck on the other side of one of these cages, and try and get cover. The two that do not, this one and this one, do not have living targets inside, so you wouldn't be worried about getting innocents hit by it.
Maybe I should do that. I would disengage and go behind that and take cover here.
Yeah, okay. Sepulcher.
Sepulcher, and you can't do a melee attack as a bonus action, right? That's not a thing.
Not unless you've got a class ability or a talent ability or something like that allows you to do that. Yeah.
Roger that. All right. So I am going to. Do I know? Is this bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing that they're doing?
On you?
Yeah.
Slashing.
I think I'm going to cast.
Okay, before you buff your hit points any further, have you taken any actual damage yet?
No.
just because if you haven't been hurt as of yet, focusing fire on targets is a thing in Tales of the Valiant, as it is in any of these like D20 D&D inspired games.
Yeah, I will. I don't think I have an area. I guess I'll go with. So
if you wanted to draw on a spell that you haven't used yet, Sean, one thing you could take a look at Guiding Bolt.
All right. Yep. Let's see if I can read it. Yep, that's a good one. And then the other one I was thinking of was Vicious Mockery. Just checking it.
Yeah. Because that's a cantrip that forces a save, and you could hex the save. The Guiding Bolt will do more damage, and it also grants the advantage on the next target to attack it, so it would help set Annabelle up for a big hit next round.
On the big
one, yeah. Guiding Bolt's a pretty helpful one for, like, if you hit with it, you also grant advantage on the next attack on it.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt on the chief.
Okay. What's your Guiding Bolt look like?
I think I think it's a ghostly. It's kind of what it sounds like. It's a ghostly, almost bolt of lightning in a sense.
Okay. Go ahead and click. It should be on your attack list there.
All right.
And that'll be I can't remember, is Guiding Bolt first or second level?
I think it's first. It is first.
Nice. Okay, so mark off one more. That is a hit. 20 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Let's see. It looks like this is slots remaining. Damage. Here we go.
Yeah, you can just click on the button in chat.
Yeah, let's see. Here we go.
Nice, 11 radiant. Okay. And there's the spell description. The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the dim mystic light glittering on the target.
That is great. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And it's hexed as well. Matthias gets a free action as well. What would you like him to do?
He'll hinder.
Love it. Okay.
I got a bonus left, do I not? If I can use it?
Yeah.
I'm debating, I'm wondering on how much, whether it's useful or not, to Misty Step out of this surrounded situation, but that may not be really all that, they're just going to...
There's no gang up bonus in Tales of the Valiant.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So, that's kind of where I was going with that.
Yeah. But you're going to be thinking of that because it's a cool way of repositioning, and I think Misty Step takes the bonus action, but you still have a move afterwards, so you could teleport and then also move. And teleportation never attracts attacks of opportunity.
Yep, that's where I was going with it. Yep, but I don't know if that really helps. They're going to come after me anyway.
So what you could do is you can use hex more than once per round, right? Or like on more than one target.
Which one?
Here. You could hex one of the things fighting you.
Oh, really? I was thinking I can only have one at a time. Let's see. Oh, a creature can only have one hex, but I can do more than one hex.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
Who are you hexing?
I guess I don't know if it matters since I can't put one down right now. I'll go the healthy one to make sure it's still around.
Okay.
For me to use my hex.
You got it.
And I think
all
that's
right.
it.
Then I think other than a move, but you would take attack of opportunity if you chose to move.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
So all right. Couldn't he hinder the other guy because you still have an action? Okay.
Oh, shit. Also, Annabelle, were you intending on using strategic strike or your tactical guidance on the guiding bolt?
Honestly, I forgot because I thought I couldn't do it on magic, but
you can do it in any attack. It's an attack roll.
Okay, yeah. Then if you would allow it retroactively,
absolutely. Go ahead and roll sneak attack damage.
And then it's 4 more damage.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing is you just need to declare it before they attack. It's otherwise.
Yes, I know, but yeah.
It's an unusual ability. Like it's not, nothing in 5e is like that. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've hit this thing. Then on this thing's turn, it is not pleased. All right, so it is, It uses a bonus action to turn to you, Sepulcher, and it begins speaking some magic words, and there is a brand beginning to form on your superstructure.
Would you give us if I can?
Well, the thing is, it's actually this. He doesn't roll. It's a save you have to make here.
Gotcha.
So can you give us a charisma save, please?
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's not too. Yeah, it's okay.
Come on, DC 13.
Is there a special save area, or should I just roll?
There is one. It should be on the right, like just to the right of where the stats are.
Right where the stats are.
I might be making that up. Let me take a look. I can't remember where it is on. So yeah, to the right, underneath proficiency bonus, it says saving throws at the bottom, and then it has all your stats.
Okay.
You might even be proficient in charisma.
I think the witch might be, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, the witch is +4.
Yeah, that's great.
So you see your stats are on the left-hand side of the screen?
On the left, the stats on the left, yeah?
Yeah, and then just
right
the next column over, one of the top ones is proficiency.
Got it. There you go.
Perfect. Look at that.
Yeah.
What do we see is you resist this.
I think there's like a force. You can tell something's going on, but any normal person wouldn't. It's like there's like a flashing of like.
Yeah. All right, so I have disadvantage on my first attack roll on you. So let me see, and okay, so I have disadvantage. You know that Matthias has imposed disadvantage on my first attack roll. I have 2 attacks this round. You have to declare the hex before I attack. So I'm rolling 2 d20s and taking the worst of the 2 for this attack. If I have a second attack, it'll be only just the 1 d20. Do you want to hex the first one, the second one, or are we going to hold off on a hex?
I guess we'll wait for the second attack.
Second attack, you got it. Okay, so the first one, he brings the candle around and whispers, and there's this fiery bolt that comes towards you. An 11 is a miss. Hits the side. Go ahead and give us a d6 roll for your hex. And I'll subtract that from my... This actually would, I think, hit otherwise. 15? So a 4, that means I rolled an 11.
Nice.
So your hex has thrown him off. And he misses you with a second attack, Sepulcher. He is then going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's moving through difficult terrain, unfortunately. And he also cries out, and another right next to you here, Annabelle. Pairs up, and another poor soul transformed into a flying Flayed. All right, then, Sepulcher. I got 2 on you from that one that is torn to tattered pieces. Nat 20. That is 10 points of damage you take, Sepulcher.
Yeah, all right.
As it's spinning around and tearing away. The second one only has one attack. You have a hex on this one. Would you like to hex this attack roll?
Yes.
Give us a d6 roll.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, I would have hit. Well, I actually might still hit roll high. Okay. Then my 2 hit is a 21. That brings it down to an 18. So that unfortunately still hits 5 points of damage.
All right.
And then this one next to you, Annabelle.
Yep.
We'll try and get you. It's an 11, so it does not get you. Annabelle, you're up. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think now that I can attack with my sneak damage, I would try to move here and just bring down my improvised weapon again.
Okay.
And this time using my own sneak damage.
So why do you think you're going to get sneak damage on him?
Because I got advantage on him from the guiding bolt.
Oh, of course you do. That's absolutely right. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, damn it.
Thank God you... But you did. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh, yeah, I got advantage.
You got advantage. Yes, now, I think you should be able to take...
You just argued for the advantage, Ingolf. Take it now. Take it.
There should be an option on your sheet, too, Ingolf, for Annabelle to tick sneak attack, and it'll roll it automatically with your damage.
I will try that, yeah.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Oh, it's
13 damage. Look at this.
Ooh.
Boom. What do we see, Annabelle, as you go racing over and brain this guy?
Yeah, I think I yell in Orcish, you bastard, and...
Yeah. Okay, I would get an attack of opportunity on you. Do you have any concerns about that? Actually, no, you could do a cunning action, disengage, run over, and then make your attack.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I could... I want to stand close to him, actually. So
you got it. Okay.
He must disengage if he wanted to go.
So that glow from the guiding bolt has now subsided. Sepulcher, what are you doing?
I'm going to have Matthias close again.
Okay.
And, let's see.
Now wouldn't be a bad time necessarily to get if you're thinking of that spirit ward.
Yeah.
Right? Because it would give you some stuff, and you know what kind of damage these things are doing.
Yep. Yeah, I think I was thinking between that and just healing, but yeah, that's probably a good call.
That's another option as well. What kind of action? Oh, here's another option is, if you're thinking you could do a firebolt on our friend here, and then also use your bonus action to healing word yourself.
That's pretty attractive. Because I might kill him, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do that.
And you got 3 luck right now, so you got to re-roll in the chamber.
In my pocket. Yeah. Let's see here. So I am doing on myself. It's a healing word.
Okay. Right? So if you click it on the core tab, it'll prompt you what level. I think you got 1 second level spell still left, right?
I do.
Oh, you want to click on the one on the main tab for it to roll?
Yeah. I was just putting it in there.
So what do you want to do? Second level or first level?
I think I'm pretty far down. I'm down 15 points. I think I'm going to go second level on the healing at this point.
You also have a Gear Forged ability, Quick Fix. When you're below half your hit point maximum, you can use a bonus action to apply a quick patch up of your damaged body. You gain temporary hit points equal to twice your proficiency bonus. You can use this again on a short rest or a long rest. I think the healing word is better, but this will give you 4 points.
Is that right? 4 times 2 is 8. Is that correct? What's my proficiency bonus?
2 plus 2.
Oh, it's 2.
So it'll give you 4 temp.
I was looking at my wisdom. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, let's do the healing word. Let's go ahead.
Go ahead and click on it.
Yep.
And select second level. Let's see. Come on, big money. Nice. That's 8 back.
Okay. It's
the blackened dust that you mentioned kind of falls over you.
Yeah.
And sweet. Then for your regular action,
Yeah, I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna do a firebolt. Is that what it's called?
He does benefit from a little bit of cover, so it'll be a little harder to hit.
Okay.
But that is okay. Go ahead and make your wait. Oh no, okay. Ignore me. There was I couldn't remember what your talent did. There's a certain talent that allows you to ignore cover, but you do not have that.
But it is in my candle, right? So I get advantage. Candlelight.
You do get advantage. Absolutely, yeah.
All right. My little firebolt, otherwise known as a ghostly bolt, coming up in a moment.
Let's see where
there it is.
Nice. Incredible hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Ghostly bolt, firebolt. Little, so small.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Good. All right. Then you could move as well, although you would want to stay in touch with each of those flayed flyers.
I think I've done what I can.
Okay. I think I'm calling those things something different every round. Okay.
Flayers.
This thing's turn. Okay. Okay. I need to roll. Oh, Ingo, would you give us a D6 roll? Let's see if an ability recharges or not.
A 6.
It recharges. I've had Andrew always re-roll for these things in our Wednesday night game too. Never recharges an ability. He screws me over every time. Ingo, if you were a much more generous player.
Yeah.
All right, so then what he does is, again, Sepulchre, I need you to give us a charisma save, please. He is trying to brand you again.
Fortunately, I know where the saves are now, and so we don't have to go through that little save Fari to look for that. Oh!
One! But now you have...
luck. What do you think?
You have 3 luck. Yeah, you want to spend the 3 luck?
I will spend the 3 luck. Hang on a second. Here it comes. Charisma save again.
Come on, 13.
Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's brutal.
All right, so you... what happens is that there is a brand not dissimilar to what you saw painted on these things that appears on your chest. And because you are branded, the other things will be going into a frenzy, and they will have advantage on attack rolls on you. Yeah. Then on his turn, oh boy, he's going to swing with that freezing sword.
Mm-hmm.
So first attack, nat 1. Swings clumsily. That firebolt, while it didn't take him down, it threw him off his balance. And the second attack is a 17. No, 16. Does that hit?
16 hits, yeah.
16 hits. Okay, so you take 4 points of damage. Oh, so 4 points of slashing damage, 7 points of necrotic. Oof. Yeah, and that's it. And he's staying engaged with you. He does say in Orcish, "I'll mark that pretty skin."
Yeah. You wish.
And then these flayed things. Okay, so there's 2 that have advantage on Sepulchre, and that one's got 2 attacks. 5 points of slashing damage, Sepulchre. I missed with the second one. And the other one's only got 1. Oh, did you use your hex on me on that one, right? Okay, so that one's gone. Another 5 points of damage, Sepulchre. And this thing comes over. Another 5 points of damage. Okay. Annabelle.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So now it counts. Yeah, I need to take him out. But I can't do anything better than attack him. And
I yell over. Now would be fine, Annabelle. Now would be fine.
Yeah. I'm trying my best. So I will go for it, and let's all pray for the best.
Here we go. Swing that in. Look at big hit.
There you go.
10 damage.
What does it look like as you take this guy down?
I think I'm using unreasonable force and just hammer on the head as hard as I can.
There you go.
As soon as he goes down, those animated flailing things drop to the ground with a sickening wet thump. What do you guys do?
I think
you can hear people in the cages saying, "Let us out! Let us out!"
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Quiet, we've come to rescue you, but you need to be quiet.
Quiet.
Now, Sepulchre,
I limp over there.
Sepulchre, you have a ritual that is called Prayer of Healing.
Oh, yeah.
And the cool thing with this is, so in 5th edition, Prayer of Healing is a spell that you have to cast, and you have to use a spell slot for it. It's a ritual in Tales of the Valiant. You need 10 minutes in order to perform this, but then up to 6 creatures of your choice within 30 feet each regain 2d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, so it'll be plus 4 for you. Once you cast it, you can't do it again until a long rest, but it's a 10-minute break for you to restore 2d8 plus 4 to everyone.
It's a no-brainer. We can hit the whole room with it. I can hit the whole room.
So then Sepulchre says it'll take 10 minutes for this to be done. Annabelle, do you want to take any steps? And do you want to move Matthias anywhere while you're doing this?
I think within the 10 minutes we could open all the cages and gather around all the people.
Yep.
And I would argue that Sepulchre should send Matthias upstairs so that we are not trapped here.
Or at least, you mean just keep an eye out?
Keep an eye out. I mean, we could try to find a way out here. I don't know if there's any possibility. But it would be easier to sneak outside the back door and just run off.
I'll send Matthias up to. I'll see if he can reach the kitchen.
Most definitely can. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to move you over there because it'll apparently you can't have 2 characters on 2 different, like your 2 characters. I can move you over there. What you can see is these 2 fellows are in the kitchen and trying to figure out why the door was jammed. They have not yet put 2 and 2 together, but they're in the kitchen and looking around.
I tell Annabelle, they're in the kitchen. They've discovered our. They don't know why the door was jammed. They're trying to figure it out.
Go ahead and give us a 2d8 plus 4 roll.
Me?
Yes, please, Sepulchre.
All right. 2d8 plus 4.
Come on. Big money. 11. Everyone gains 11 hit points back.
Nice.
And aid has an 8-hour duration, so...
Yeah, okay. Damn it. So, I think... maybe it is cleverer to try to flee this way or to fight them. I don't know. I mean, they will yell out and then we have 20 foes.
Right.
Sepulchre, do you wish to use any other... and everyone gets a point of luck as well for defeating that thing. Does anyone wish to... Or Sepulchre, do you wish to cast any further spells? Because those are only, like... If you want to do another healing word on yourself. You should have, 2 first-level slots left?
I do. Yep.
Yeah. So you could if you wanted. Or you could use your how long does your, what do you call it, upgrade? Oh, you need to be below half your hit points in order to do that.
Oh, the patch?
Yeah, the quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix. Right. And I am, yep, not quite there.
What do you guys think?
I think, let's see. Okay, Annabelle's doing pretty well with 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use it. I'll do a healing word.
Yeah. Just go and click on healing word at first level.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Healing word. Okay.
Nice. 5 back.
Take it.
So,
I mean, these are maybe 10 minutes. I don't know if I can ask one of the probably locals if they have any idea where the stream comes from or gets to.
One of them, give us a, you think a persuade check, just because these people are quite traumatized. That's the only reason I would, the difficulty is not going to be hard here. I'm just...
Yeah, but that might be too hard because I can only get to 9, and I think that would be enough. If I get no advantage here, that would be the only thing.
So that no, and let's see here. Does your sleuth?
I mean, I could try to investigate myself if I
yeah,
find
absolutely. You could make one use of that master of deduction thing. That would give you a minimum 10 on your investigation check.
Yeah, if I would investigation, but this was persuasion. So I mean, mean I could try to find out myself? Yeah,
I think one of them is like who you're asking around to these people, and they're kind of sputtering like, and you're like,
okay, so
fine. Give us an investigation check, please.
Yeah, so that is a 19 already. So
all right. The way the water is flowing, the way that this whole thing has been doing, at the very least, this shit may lead to that well. Remember, there was that well out back.
Yeah.
It would mean having to clamber up a well in order to get your way out, but that would get you out of here. And then where the rest of the water goes, who knows?
Yeah. So we could close the. Could we? I mean, we can close the secret door. I think we can from here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Then we should close the secret door, and I would urge everybody to come with us inside the well, and then we will climb out. It will take some time, but we can't fight our way through all the guys above.
So Sepulcher is proficient with both Tinker's tools and Trapper's tools, and you have a neat ability called Repurpose, where you can create a tiny non-magical item using materials in your surrounding. It takes 1 minute to create and can be anything of 25 GP or less. I mentioned that because if you want to sabotage that secret door, for instance, those skill proficiencies would be exactly what you would be using, one or both of them.
And I was even thinking too whether that would be useful to use on these crates as something useful to float on the water, just to assist with our time on the stream, as we float
sure.
through.
I don't think it's that deep though. Like it's okay. Difficult terrain, so you'll be slowed moving through it. But you know what? You're not wrong. It could get deeper.
Yeah, not knowing Sepulcher's thinking of that anyway.
Yeah. What do you think then?
I was thinking of like a little craft, that at least a floating device that people could, to improve it, that people could hang on to it in case it gets too deep. That's where the thoughts were going. Yeah,
like there'll be some kind of like, the driftwood that people hold on to on shipwreck.
Sure that it won't come apart. He was going to make it more stable.
Yeah.
More reliable.
Yeah. So then what is the plan here? Are you guys making your way out through the
stream? Disable the secret door as best Sepulcher can. He'll take a run at it, okay. and then he'll try to stabilize a few of these crates so that people can hang on to it, just in case it falls. The floor of the stream falls away. Okay,
so then I think if you're doing the sabotaging first, then that's probably done, and you're working on sort of making the things usable when Matthias would see the trapdoor thrown open and those two guys would be coming down.
Okay.
You know, and they'd go where Annabelle went before, and they're kind of hitting that thing and realizing it's not working. And then one of them turns to the other, tells them to go up and grab somebody. So they're going up to speak to the master.
Okay.
And that's probably enough time for you guys to get your stuff. And we end our session with you guys trying to escape with all of these captives. There still are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people you have saved from here.
It's, at least some benefit, although we failed the grand mission in a way.
Well, why don't you each give us an insight check?
Oh, yeah.
You could use your sleuth ability here, Annabelle.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't necessary.
You're about to leave when you remember that chest is full of books, apparently.
Yeah. So let's have a look, and if I need to open the chest, maybe I pick a lock.
Okay. So you pick the lock, or if not, shoot it off.
Yeah.
So grab the stuff, and we see you making an escape with some of the materials from that chest. All those people in tow, and then Sepulchre, when is it? Do you wait till, like, Matthias? What happens when you get out of range? As Matthias dissipates, and you have to spend 10 minutes resummoning him?
Yeah, so I want to bring him back to the, at least maybe to the cellar, just to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, okay.
For them coming down. All
right. Oh, well, that brings us, guys, to the end of our war story, I.O.U. War story. So, what do you guys think of Tales of the Valiant?
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Yeah, it's got a decent amount of moving parts that in combat, because of hexes and advantage and disadvantage, and you got to kind of keep it all. But it's the first time, as usual. By the 5th session, you'd if not 10th, you'd have a pretty good handle on the whole thing. But it was cool. Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
Cool.
Yeah. I think what really, I read more than I played, obviously. I think it's more versatile in a way that you can build characters. I think we would have had problems to find this combination to do in normal D&D in a way. So
definitely.
And that makes it more fun, because you can. I think it is more fun if the characters are a little bit more adept to, or more fitted to the world they are in.
Yeah, like we've talked about the different systems that we potentially could use for Paridar, and to be honest, 5th edition, it would be tough to make it fit a Paridar feel, but with the neat options you have to customize characters and the witch class, which doesn't exist in D&D 5 or 5.5, officially at least. It's a really, really unique thing, and it's not the same as Golag's PF2 witch, but it's got some similarities to it, and I think it also feels very Paridar, like with the magic book and the magic lantern. That feels like a very Victorian kind of aesthetic to it, and having the Twilight Soul wizard thing, like the original Sepulchre was built as a summoner, which is a class that only exists in Pathfinder 1 and Pathfinder 2, and it's a struggle to make that kind of character in D&D 5.5. But the Witch Twilight Soul is perfect, I think. If it really fits, at least for the vibe that we were going for, of him having Matthias as a kind of a partner that shares his body kind of thing. It definitely fits the that unusual concept quite well. So tons of fun to run too. I love the use of bonus actions for adversaries as well. It really
they were pretty useful. Yeah, the bonus actions came up a lot, as you mentioned they probably would.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I think this kind of class I was playing has more supporting actions than I mean, I played too little outside of the box 5e maybe, but I don't remember that I can do like give somebody else my sneak action and stuff and all this extra bonus stuff. So this was very neat, and we are playing only at 3rd level, so it's not like there are options for characters farther along which might do something similar, but I think that is that is nice.
I agree, and I like that there was, you know, it felt like a fun gamey fight as well, where like there was, you guys had a sense of when things were perilous, you guys had lots of ways to sort of mitigate damage beyond just healing as well, so interesting. Second time I've run it, for those listening at home, second time I've run the Tales of the Valiant now, and I mean, I've run quite a bit of 5e, but really like this game. Any closing thoughts, guys, before we launch with the outro?
I do like the idea of, and now that we've done it 2 days in a row, it's good. The playing different characters, same setting, in a background situation. It's just a really good. Because you know the players immediately go in kind of knowing the situation, because it's the situation of the campaign, but you're playing completely different characters. I mean, and a little unusually, both yesterday and today we played different systems. Actually, different edition yesterday, today different system, and you could do that or not do that. But in any case, even if you use the regular game, you're playing completely different characters in the setting, a little bit distance away, you know, with a background situation. I think is a really good idea. That's a really nice.
Thanks.
Fun thing to do. I've
run War Stories since before I've had the channel, just because I love having that opportunity to, you know, shake things up and also introduce some. Now you, the players, have some sense of what's going on in Paridar. While the characters are still in the dark, at least the players have an idea of like, oh shit, this is okay. So like, things haven't fully fallen apart, but and then in similar, yesterday's session was a lot of fun, giving you some insight into stuff that you may come across later. And I think it gives the players, it's almost like having a, you know, like a cold open thing where you're seeing what happens to some random characters in a TV show who you're never going to see again, that you see the terrible things that happen to them or whatever, and then your main characters will investigate whatever's happened there. It's similar to that, where you're not necessarily, the characters aren't having that full connection with it, but when whatever the war story covers is, you know, matches up with the main campaign, you'll have that opportunity to have more connection to it as a player.
Yep. Like the random nieces and nephews that came up in Murder, She Wrote all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other closing thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I think I really missed the opportunity to play someone smoking a cigar, but that's unfortunate.
Next time.
Next time, yeah.
Right. Yeah, you didn't have to sell them, though. You didn't sell them. So.
Yeah, that was, but I liked the idea of showcasing that, but nevertheless.
I did like, it was a smart plan you guys had for getting your goal, you know, out of this, rather than having to just fight your way through the whole thing. So really well done. Good use for your abilities.
Spirit was huge. You know, being able to just quickly recon with there was a possibility of risk, because we didn't, you know, I didn't know for sure if the invisibility could be pierced under any circumstance, but pretty good. You know, we covered the whole thing. We're immediately able to, you know, discern what was in there without going in. That's big. So
yeah, definitely.
That was big.
Cool. And the luck mechanic, what'd you guys think of the luck mechanic?
Pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah, I think being on the end where I had a lot of no luck, it was very good. I think it could be a point more at some point, but no, I mean it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't remember playing with a metacurrency that you get on failure. I can't remember another one.
No.
It's pretty rare.
A lot of times, it's through a certain time. There could be games that do have that. I'm not aware of any, but
D6, for instance, Dungeon World does it like this a little bit, and so on.
Oh,
okay.
So if you, I think this is maybe the best, and the new Shadowrun Anarchy also. You get edge if you fail. and that is nice.
You know, Five Rings, the Fantasy Flight one, that had a fail forward mechanic too, where you would get more stuff from failing than you would for the narrative meta currency. That game is very complicated and a lot of moving parts for a thing that uses like 2 kinds of dice. But yeah, no, for a D20 game, it's the first time I've seen, the first time I remember seeing something like this. And I think it's a really clever way of giving a little bit of something for if your dice are cold.
Well, it's interesting the solutions you can come up with, because you could potentially, especially the way we did it today, you could potentially give away a fair amount of points, but then you just make it more costly for a reroll. So then you just charge 3 for the reroll and let you only use 1 for 1. That's okay. Well, now you've cheapened it, which is useful for giving so much, potentially giving more. Yeah.
Well, and it's a use it or lose it kind of situation too, because if you get, once you hit 5, if you get another point of luck, you got to reset it to 1d4. So like you're automatically, if you don't use it, you're automatically losing it. Yeah. And I'll tell you, it's weird because in Champions, the default narrative meta currency in that, the way they suggest using it is luck that you can use on a 1-for-1 basis to alter dice rolls. And I really hated it in that. I much prefer to reroll in that. Yeah. In this, I much prefer I like the idea that, well, maybe I'll spend 4 of my luck and get this to the number I need, or I can get the re-roll with 3 of my luck, or whatever. I don't mind the buying the success in this game. And maybe just because like each individual instance is less consequential in this game than it is in Champions. Whereas like if you do hit with Champions, it's a big fucking thing,
right?
Or bigger can be. But awesome. Any other closing thoughts, guys? It sounds like you would never play this again. So I mean, like that's goes.
Yeah, I think I have a 5e setting here next to me. It's the Königsdorfen one, which is from the guys who made Trudvan.
Yeah.
And I was looking at 5e to run this, but I mean, why not Tales of the Valiant? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some of those unique, like the Mechanist is another unique class that we saw. The first time I ran this, John played the Mechanist, and John likes those kind of involved characters, like the Witch. I mean, to be honest, where there's a lot of involved kind of things going on with the character. Loved how much shit he had to do, and it's a really neat it's thing that is not present in 5. I mean, to be clear, you can use this stuff with your 5 or 5.5 game quite easily, but because the aesthetic is different, and actually they don't suggest you do that, to be honest, but nothing would stop you. Kobold Press won't show up at your house and take your books away if you're running it with 5.5, but yeah. I think so. Maybe you shouldn't play it with the 5.0 or whatever you call it, because I think characters would be very differently able. So I think these characters were much more powerful than if you had played normal 5e 3rd level. Yeah, and same with the monsters as well. The monsters in Tales of the Valiant are tougher than their 5 or 5.5 equivalents, so you want to proceed with caution, unless you dislike your players, I guess, in which case, kick the hell out of them.
Right.
But yeah, awesome. Any other comments, guys? All right. Then, thank you. So first off, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our war story, I.O.U, a war story. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game we played, or our Spires Paridar campaign, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have a channel for the Spires Paridar campaign. I'll post these characters over there too. I've got character sheets for both of them, so if you want to see what these characters look like, I'll share that over there. In fact, I'll probably share all 4 of the I.O.U members, because we have 4 members of this. We did not get to see Crucius Kane, or who was the other one?
Lucius Griffin.
Luke, the what do you call it? Revenant Barbarian, Revenant Elf Barbarian, or Dampier Barbarian. There's also channels over there for most of the games and campaigns we run on the channel, as well as things like Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, or card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Like, for instance, some of the harder-to-find stuff for Tales of the Valiant, like Monster Vault box that has the cool cards for it. I love these ones because they are sized by the size of the creature. So if you're using a dragon, it's about like, you know, yay big. So it's really cool. There, if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NobleDM, all caps, all one word. It'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more. That code will change tomorrow. Actually, it expires today, I guess, because January 15th. So tomorrow we'll have a new. Tomorrow it will be expired. So if you're listening to this after March 15, 2026, come back to one of our more recent videos. We'll have a updated discount code for you there. I'll email Dan today and get our new discount code. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart players. Once again, Sean has twice this weekend been parachuted in to play a new game and new characters. And Ingolf was dragged forward because the time change for North American daylight savings is an hour behind. So he had to come on an hour earlier for this. Thank you so much for giving this a try, guys. I had a ton of fun running this for you, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see Tales of the Valiant and the I.O.U. crew at the table. We will be back in the Spires of Paridar, probably in the sands of Arsoon in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our I.O.U. crew are encountering in the absence of the Illuminators of Paridar. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.